Aaron the Plumber is larger than life on social media. That's for right now. But a few months ago, he wasn't like that. He was just coming off of Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon, and he was trying to make his way, and he got an opportunity with Zeus Network. He got an opportunity, he showed out, and built a huge fan base. But before that, he was blaming Zeus Network for doing some creepy things, saying that they were trying to kill him, and all of that. But then one day, he basically got a comment from somebody, a young black woman by the name of E. She has a YouTube channel called Reviews with E. And she was like, better watch out for Zeus Network because when you come to Atlanta, they might try to shoot you. Aaron was frightened by this, so he messaged her.
Bro, I'm telling you, as soon as y'all get some clout, y'all people who working on y'all YouTube channels or doing whatever you're doing to get to the next level, soon as you get that clout, bro, you will have a whole bunch of clout chasers that's going to try to jump in your life. Please guard yourself, bro. These people ain't for you. They're not for you. They're trying to get something from you. Guard yourself. Roll with the same people you roll with before you had the clout. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all go subscribe to my other channel, the person that comments first the most until we get to 500. Until we get to 1,000 subs, we'll win $500, man. Also, when we hit 100K on this channel, I will be doing a $2,500 giveaway, man. Y'all don't want to miss that. I also will be doing a party in my city, Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all pop out, man. We bringing the city out. Y'all ain't got to worry. Nothing ain't going to happen. Security going to be on point like the president, though. I'm telling you. You feel me? But also, wait, hold up. Y'all hear that? Back with another reaction. Yeah, man, we got this video. Yeah, well, we gonna get into it. I ain't gotta explain too much, but hey, man, let's get 1,000 likes on the video. Road to 1 million subs. I always remember all things are possible to them that believe. You feel me? But let's get to the video.
Because you know Aaron was in the penitentiary, and Aaron has been shot before, so you know he's paranoid. He was like, "What do you mean?" And this young woman was like, "Well, listen, I did some things at Zeus Network, and they treated me horribly also. So this is how I know that they have also mistreated you." And so Aaron decided to start to trust this young woman. And from that, they built somewhat of a bond together, started being close, started talking 2 hours every day. Now, despite all of the problems Aaron the Plumber has had in his past, women exposing him for being a user, you know, a fake pimp, and all kind of things, she thought she was different, so she didn't mind that. And in fact, when he finally came to Atlanta, guess who Aaron the Plumber stayed with? Let's play a game of Negro Era, shall we? Was it A, Reviews with E?
Negro
Was
Era.
it B, Myron? Was it C, Diddy? Was it D, none of the above? And the answer was A, Reviews with E.
So why you got Myron Gaines right now? I can't, bro. Why you got Myron Gaines? Hey, man, this man, wow.
Now, he stayed with her, didn't pay any rent, and he was even trying to clap cheeks. What the clapping sounds? But we'll get to that in a minute. But he pretty much had a free stay in Atlanta, and he also had somebody who could connect him to the industry and introduce him to other people. And guess what? She was going to become his personal assistant. Part 2, the saga continues. As we heard in part 1, they became acquainted with each other and started to basically be friends. And it could have been even more than friends. The issue was Aaron the Plumber wasn't really trying to be with her like that, but he did want to clap her cheeks. She was like, no, she falls in love easily, so she doesn't want Aaron to clap her cheeks just yet. And he did respect that. But she became his assistant. And so she started connecting him all through Atlanta.
You saying it, bro? She finessed her way into a job. She finessed her way into a job, bro. Man, come on.
The show. I made a mistake when I said that the Ray J incident happened in LA. It didn't. Ray J has a house in Atlanta, and of course, Ray J was trying to clap her cheeks too in Atlanta. And it is true, allegedly, that Ray J is spending $3,000 a day on that box. So these are the things that happen in Atlanta.
Wait, he paying $3,000 a month for her? She's super mid. $3,000 a day for, man, bro. I know he ain't. He can't be doing that, bro. That's crazy.
But at the time that he was in Atlanta, he was supposed to be spending time with Reviews with E, taking her to the movies. But what ended up happening was, once he got to Atlanta, he started hanging out with people like Lil Mike, Ray J. He didn't have no more time for Reviews with E. She was just there. He was doing his own thing, you know, getting recognized by other people. And he was making a lot of money. There were certain shoots that he was making $2,300, and maybe for the 20 versus one, he might have made as upwards as $10,000. I'm not sure about that one, but he was making money. The question is, with the money that he was making, was he giving Reviews with E any money to pay for his stay? Hell no. Aaron the Plumber can't pay nobody. He's always going around talking about how broke everybody else is, but he doesn't want to pay. But he still lives in her house.
Hey, that's some real pimping though. He like, bro, you ain't getting nothing. Hey, he's standing on his business though. Like, he's staying with her. He out getting to that money on. He ain't paying her nothing, bro. That's Aaron. Hey man, you know, I'm starting to like Aaron the Plumber. I ain't even gonna lie. At first, when he was doing the GoFundMe and all that, I really didn't like it. I'm like, bro, Baddie's a scammer, all of this. Now I'm starting to like this dude for real.
Sleeping, eating, and doing whatever else. All right. Part 3, the fallout. Now, the whole time while they were together, Aaron the Plumber did not want to pay. And again, we know this from previous videos that I've talked about him on this channel. Ex-girlfriends say the same thing about him. He wants to live off women for free. He doesn't like to pay for anything, and he is very controlling. So the young lady who's taking time out of her day, recording him, being his videographer, she's not getting paid for anything. And of course, she wants to grow as a content creator herself. But Aaron the Plumber is not even allowing her to shout herself out. Not at all. And this is something that is down bad. Not even allowing her to even work with people like even Aaron the Plumber's music videos. Now, he did 2 of them. And those 2 music videos that he did, according to the lady, she's the one that hooked him up with the people to do the video. I think a guy by the name of Chaotic was one of the dudes. And the Chaotic guy, the rapper, wanted her to be in the music video, but Aaron the Plumber said, hell no, to the no. And so she was confused, like, what? Like, yo, I'm helping you, I'm spending my money, you're staying with me for free, you're not doing anything to help me, but I'm trying to get on too, so you just want me to...
Okay, if she had all of them connections and all of that, why wasn't she already on? The reason Aaron and Plumber didn't put her in his stuff is because he knew what type of chick she was. She trying to use him to come up. But he like, no, I'm going to take the opportunity and reverse it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about the situation. We really don't know how much he really gave her, how much money. We don't know that for real. But if he didn't, oh well. She knew what she was trying to do when she hit Aaron up. You feel me? But I feel like he turned it around. That's bad.
I keep my whole entire life to you. I get no money, you get all the money, and you want me to be my personal assistant. Then Aaron the Plumber wanted to move out to Atlanta with some new stipulations. And they were, listen, you can be my personal assistant if you live with me. You can have a boyfriend, but he can't come over. Everything I say, you must deal with what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. Sounds pretty good, right? Yeah. So there came a time where basically Aaron the Plumber had got like $2,600, which was like $300 over the asking price of the shoot he's supposed to do. So he actually got $300 extra. And she was saying, she was wondering like, yo man, are you going to give that to me? Like, you know, I need some money. And he was like, nah. He was like, we'll talk about that later. The deleted videos. So now remember, Aaron the Plumber and her are not getting along. She's saying that he's being mean to her, telling her how easily she can be replaced. and all of that. He's living in her house. She's not getting any money. And the guy is telling her that, hey, you can be replaced. So she's like, well, damn, why am I still dealing with this if he won't pay me? So she says, listen, I'm going to stop being your assistant. Then he was like, that's cool. I'm going to replace you anyway. You can get your ass out the car that was being rented. And at the time, they were like an hour away from her house. So he basically tried to put her out of the car. And she was like, well, listen, if you put me out of the car, the stuff that you have in my house, you're never going to get back. So Aaron the plumber had to think about it. And he was like, let me not put her out, right? Fast forward. So anyways, he gets done with the other shoot and gets paid. Do you think he gives her any money for that?
No way.
He didn't pay her ass for that either.
Hey, shout out to my assistant behind the cam, her sexy ass, man, whiskey.
So basically he ends up going back all the way home, going to her house, trying to get his stuff. She was saying, listen, I'll go up and get your stuff. I don't want you in my house. And then basically something happened. Aaron was talking trash and he was telling her to hurry up or he's gonna slap her in the face. So guess what? His dumbass left the phone in her house. And what did she do? She went up there and deleted his YouTube videos. Now remember, he had some YouTube videos, one about Eric Convenient and the other one called Spit on Me. And Spit on Me is a song talking about Ray J and the security guards. But those videos were indeed deleted by her. Now, I would play some of the recordings that she had already posted. You can find most of this information on the Saint and the Sinner's channel. I'll link the video below. And she plays the recording of Aaron the plumber talking down on Ray J. But here's my only criticism. Why are you recording phone calls with a person that is like Aaron the plumber? And that's what I'm saying. Like, on that end, you can't trust her either because she's messy. She's recording other people's conversations. And again, this is typical of a lot of YouTubers, a lot of personalities. They get big, they start getting money, and then they don't want to pay anybody, trying to use everybody for their own benefit. And then people always get exposed. Kanye West does it. Almost every rapper does it. Everyone does this kind of Negro behavior and down bad. Now, he also appeared on Saint and the Sinner's podcast to basically challenge her and expose her for having a dirty house. But I'll get into that a little bit later. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Osh.
All right, that's the end of the video. I like O'Shea dude. He snapped with the let me get out of this. He snapped with it. I like he did a good job with the video. But I never like any when it comes to abuse, I just don't rock with that. And when it comes to not paying nobody, I don't rock with that. Now, if what she's saying is true, she should have got paid for doing her job. He should have paid her. You feel me? I don't think she should be in none of his videos or anything like that. I think she should be paid for being an assistant. That's your job, an assistant. You're not getting in my videos. You're not getting no clout off of me. I rock with Aaron on that point. But if she's doing a job, she got to get paid for that. Point blank, period. That's just the right thing to do. Nobody will never do nothing for me and I get paid. That's just that. Now, if he said he was going to put his hand on her, we all know that's not right. You feel what I'm saying? That's just not right. But we know how people get down in this weird social media space. So you really don't like, she hit him up out of the blue. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just weird in itself. So I don't know why this woman coming close to me for real. But if she did a job, she should get paid. That's just that. Now, she deleted his videos. I'm pretty sure if she didn't get paid, she was mad. She got to get back. I can't be mad at her for that. She got to get back. You know what I'm saying? Aaron's stupid for leaving his phone unlocked anyway around a woman he shouldn't trust. But y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation in the comments, man. See you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.